everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I am the Miss Nicole Marie, and today we are doing a little wrapping up of the end of the month here for January. Moving into February, we're going to be prepping and planning. We're looking at the budget, we're looking at the schedule for my YouTube, and we are planning future events, looking into February, seeing what ideas we have, what we're going to be doing in February. So without further ado, I think we should get straight on into this video. Okay, so we are opening up my planner here and we're just going to go into January. I have a couple little things to update here. Just stating last night, I'm filming this on the 29th, so last night, the 28th, I did go out for happy hour, so just updating that. And then we move on to my spending log, which I just filled out from basically everything that I've done this month. As you can see, I already had started writing in here, so I try to do this at least twice a month, kind of go in and just write down what I have going on, how much I've been spending, so I keep track of it. And in this category, I do end up just kind of merging everything together. So when you see groceries, I could have went to a couple different groceries. Like you see T, WM, P, Target, Walmart, Publix, groceries. I kind of added those all together. So this isn't like a super itemized part. We'll get more in depth later. Then I fill out the bottom portion here saying what I'm grateful for, what I could do better, stuff like that. Going on into the week by week, I'm just filling out last night and yesterday how the rating of the day was, how much water intake, all my goals that I have done. So that's it for the planner, just kind of catching up throughout the month and this week. Okay, so now we're going to go into depth into these transactions. I'm actually going to write every single one out. The one I write in my journal planner is kind of just a kind of marker piece, really. On the laptop, I'm actually going to go in and itemize every single thing, get the exact, increments of how much everything was, and that way everything is super exact. So that is what we're going to do here, and I'm screen recording for you so you can see it on my laptop as well with the planner that I had done the previous month. It's not fully up to date still, so still working on it, but I'm going to input all of my items and we'll see where that takes us and how much I've actually spent this month. But here we go. Alright, so as you see, I'm going in and doing the transactions for every single item that I bought this month, which is, yes, quite a lot. So as you see, I'm just going in here. I was looking at my bank statement as I'm going through, so everything's correct. And as you see, we've got a lot of lifestyles. We got some groceries, which were kind of big ticket items. Of course, my goals, loan payments are always a big expense of trying to pay those off pretty fast. So just going through individually and writing every single thing that I've done so I know what I'm spending and what categories and subcategories that they end up in. Eventually, I do want to get this to a point where I will have a nice graph telling me how much I've spent on lifestyle essentials, and then even going further with the subcategories as well. Okay, so looking back on this, of course I don't have the template set up yet correctly, so I'm kind of just eyeballing it here. I eventually will have a graph showing me where I spent most of my money and how much I spent in each category / subcategory. But for the time being, I can already look at this and say I spent a lot on going out this month, which I had figured. I wrote that in my journal that I went out quite a bit with friends, went out for food and drinks. I did spend quite a bit of money on grocery this month as well, so we have that going. I also have some lifestyle choices, obviously. I have bachelorette parties coming up and stuff like that, so those are just some things that I'm gonna have to save and plan for. So I have quite a bit of fun as well, some big ticket items, and of course my credit card statement from December, which I'm paying off this month. So that is why you see $200 charges on my credit card. I am paying off my credit card bill from December, so I've had some gifts that paid off on there. I put my health insurance on there, and I also put some of my future travel expenses on there as well, paying those off. So I do pay it off every single month, and if you have a credit card, that is highly recommended to pay off your credit card bill every single month in full. So that is what I've been doing. These are my transactions. So everything looks decent. I was actually positive, I believe, this month. I didn't overspend, which is a good thing. I also did, you saw at the end that I did like a huge withdrawal for Vanguard, which is my retirement savings account, and I wanted to contribute everything that I could, max it out from 2021. So that is why I pulled out $3,000 from my savings and I put it towards my retirement. And then you see, starting 2022, I'm starting off with $500 every single month. So hopefully next year I won't have to dip into my savings account. I'll just do a higher premium every single month, and that way it will be maxed out by the end of the year. All right, looking into the future, planning and prepping for next month, I'm looking at my YouTube calendar schedule, and this is where I place all my ideas on here. I'm not going to show it to you at the moment, but I have a pretty much a good start. Last month I did go out and I planned super far in ahead, so I didn't run out of ideas anytime soon. February is got a bunch of stuff already filled out for typical schedule days, which are Sundays, and I want to try to add a couple of Wednesday videos in there as well. Let me know if you guys like Wednesday videos, or you want like a different, or if you want a different day, let me know. Always comment that down below. I'm here for you guys. So I have February, I actually have March, April, May, June, July. I have quite a few months planned out here. Let's see. I have all the way planned until the end of August. So hopefully that'll keep me on track with great ideas for you guys. If anything else pops up that you guys wanted me to film about, you can always add in. Let me know, and I'm there for you. Okay, so now that we have our financials planned out, we have our journal all planned out for the month, and we have pretty much everything set from the last month. We started going into the future, planning out the YouTube content, so that is all straightened out on that front. The only thing really left to do, I would say, is to just write down my upcoming events for February, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so that is everything I have to show for this video. Prepping, planning, and wrapping up the last month, going into the new month. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe down below for more content. Like the video if you did indeed like the video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!